Welcome to ReinaMoe's DIY Designs. I'm just excited because I keep getting more and more subscribers, and I just really want to thank you guys for that. But I think I'm more excited about the fact that people are starting to comment. And one question that I keep getting on the video with the centerpiece is, how many pieces of candlestick did I use? How did I construct the vase? And I know I didn't show that because I know that there are videos out there on YouTube on how to construct it. But since I keep getting so many questions, I decided that's going to be my next DIY project for the wedding series. And obviously mine's going to be a little bit different. The vase that I'm creating today for a centerpiece is different from the one that I set up initially. I'm going to actually use this beautiful cut glass bowl as the actual vase. And I put a base on mine, which would be the plate. You can use the dinner plate or you can use the dessert plate, but also it matches the cut glass bowl. And everything was taken from the Dollar Tree with these pieces. I'll let you know there are some pieces that obviously don't come from the Dollar Tree. I have some glitter that I believe I got at Joann's. The Mod Podge came from the Dollar Tree. And then I wanted to show you this. This little piece of plastic is called a bobèche. And what this is when you have a real taper wax candle, it goes on the candlestick so that it prevents the wax from dripping down onto the rest of your candlestick. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this in this arrangement to add these beautiful glass teardrops to give it a chandelier effect. Also, since it's part of the wedding series, this is going to be for my parents' anniversary. I'm going to go ahead and use some Mod Podge and some glitter. So let's go ahead and get started. I've purchased these little tea light holders from the Dollar Tree. However, this one, which I'm going to use at the base, came from IKEA. And there are 2 in a pack at IKEA. There are also 2 in a pack from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to take the Mod Podge and work it up the sides and the bottom, obviously, of the candle holder, the tea light holder. And then I'm going to put the glitter in. I'm just going to pour it in and work it around. Since it's their golden anniversary, obviously I'm going to have to use golden glitter. And just moving it around and around. And I'm going to set that aside so that it can dry. And then I'm doing the same to the other tea lights. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bobèche while the tea lights with glitter are drying. I'm going to take the bobèche and then I'm going to make 4 dots around the perimeter. 1 at each 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, because this is where I'm going to use the soldering iron. And then once I'm done, it's going to look like this. So you take your soldering iron. I think it only costs like $3.99 or $2.99 at Harbor Freight. I like that store for tools. And where you've placed the dots, you're just going to barely touch it and it's going to go straight through. So just be very careful. You may want to wear a little mask because sometimes the smell can just be awful. But I'm only doing this small project. So, and this soldering iron is really, really hot, so be very careful. It comes with the stand, so just be very careful. Okay, so I'm just putting that out of the way, making sure it's settled in. Okay, so now I have 2 bobèches that have holes in them. Now, what you can do is, with your chandelier piece, you can see that they have large O-rings. If you want to take the time to actually feed the O-rings through the hole and just have them hang off of the bobèche, which you actually would have this way, you want to have it like it's the bowl. Don't have it like a hill. You want to put it like it's a bowl, because the real purpose of this is to catch the wax from a real tapered candle. So you can use the O-ring, or you can use Christmas tree hooks. It depends on whatever it is that you're wanting to use. You could actually use jewelry jump rings as well. It's just your choice and what your preference is. So now I'm going to begin to assemble the actual bowl. I've already taken the liberty of putting together 2 of the original candlestick holders. Remember, when you're putting together this centerpiece piece, you can use E6000, you can use hot glue like you're going to see me do, or you can use epoxy like Gorilla Glue, or Harbor Freight has an epoxy that's 99 cents with an A and a B part that you have to mix together. Hot glue, because I'm going to disassemble this, but if you want this to be a permanent fixture, my best suggestion is to use epoxy. Like I was saying, I would highly advise you to use epoxy. Here in Texas, when the weather changes, my pieces that I've used hot glue or E6000, they come apart. I've learned epoxy is your friend when it comes to glass. So on that note, let's assemble. I take my plate, which is going to be the base, and I turn it upside down. Then I'm going to use the piece from IKEA that I've put glitter in, and I'm going to glue it here. I'm going to use hot glue because I'm just going to go ahead and disassemble this. Let me move this. Just be very careful when you use the soldering iron. And place it in the center of your plate. Then I'm going to go ahead and place the candlestick. And I'm going to center that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and glue the 2 pieces from the Dollar Tree. And glue those 2 pieces together upside down. And see, in between these 2 pieces, if you choose, you could have placed one of the bobèches, but I'm going to actually have this one closer to the top. And then the next thing is you would go ahead and you would place your second one here on top. But this is where, actually, I'll do it up here. I'm going to glue this. This is what I was talking about, how they disassemble. So I'm going to take that old E6000 off. Put the hot glue. and place this one on top. These webby strings. And here is where I will glue the bobèche before I put the bowl on. Glue this last piece from IKEA. And this bobèche I got online at Amazon in a pack of 50. And then and there you go. So now all you have to do is attach your chandelier pieces. And you can get them as long as you want or as short as you want. They make these bobèches in metal as well as plastic as well as acrylic. And the last one. And there you go. It's your final piece. Now, after I've assembled this, I think I probably would prefer to have the bobèche at a lower level, but this is just to kind of give you an idea of a concept. Like I said, I'm using hot glue because I'm going to disassemble this, but it just really just gives you an idea of how you can take things from the Dollar Tree and really just upgrade them to, you know, just really, really gorgeous pieces. So this is my tutorial of how to put together a Dollar Tree centerpiece of glass. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment it, and please subscribe. I love your comments. I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm glad that you enjoy the videos, and keep the comments coming. Have a good evening.